This is why we like Joel, because he's funny, he's charismatic, but he's also no nonsense when it comes to survival. This is why he was a good character, and why killing him off in the first 2 hours of the game is a fucking waste of everyone's time and money. But, you know, Neil Druckmann, great writer.
This place is giving me the creeps.
I think I see a way through, but we got spores. Put your mask on.
Do I have to? It's just us.
What if we run into someone?
Okay, fine.
You gotta be smart about this. You start wearing that mask, kiddo, and eventually you're gonna slip up in front of someone you shouldn't.
I've never slipped.
You ain't told nobody new, have you? Not Jesse, or Dina.
Of course not.
Okay, good.
No, I don't have enough to craft anything yet. Okay. Spores!
You ever been in here before?
You just patrol the streets. Feeling like a bit of an oversight now.
Maybe.
Ammo. Gotta look for places where you can like go under the beds and stuff for items. Remember, I just found shotgun ammo in the other chapter by going under a bed, and that's super rare in the game, so. Pimp My Shed Places, I finished my first playthrough today. Gameplay was great, but I absolutely hated the story. You and pretty much everybody else! Alright, we got a melee weapon now. So backtracking here is actually very beneficial. You find a bunch of extra items. Ty Holmes has now resubscribed for 28 months. Thank you very much, Ty Holmes, not only for the support with that sub, but also the tip earlier today. I appreciate it, man. Ah, we find a note. Ruby, I'm sorry our patrol overwhelmed you yesterday. We don't run into new people too often, and I understand why you might have been nervous to follow us to Jackson, but it really is a nice place. We got electricity and good crops. Could be something special for you and your family. My boys are different people here. Before Jackson, we were focused on just staying alive, and I didn't like who they were becoming. They started acting like the people we were running away from. These days, they're on roofs fixing holes, digging trenches. Hard work. But they come home every night excited about building up this place. They've got community, a reason to be accountable. You used to be a teacher. You used to have a classroom of kids hungry for knowledge. This isn't a fantasy. Please consider just stopping by and let me show you around. Tara. This is someone, she was trying to invite someone to their community who apparently didn't want to be a part of it at that point, or wasn't a part of it at that point.
Looks like it was shot a while back.
When did the last patrol go through here?
Not sure.
Is it one of us?
Only people went missing from Jackson, them teenagers from last year. This one's too old. Now it just roamed in.
Someone just thanked me and said thanks for buying this game so that they didn't have to. They would have been very disappointed. I mean, one of the major reasons why I still do what I do is because I like sharing my honest opinion with you guys, my experiences with you guys. You guys know I don't pull punches, and I'm honest about what I feel. And this is a game that I think this is one of the most beneficial playthroughs I'm going to do for a lot of people, because you're going to get to see what the game is, but without, you know, having to invest yourself. You might have said, oh, I 100% trust Naughty Dog, you know it's going to be good, and been drastically disappointed. And this is why I always say, if you're on the fence about something, don't just run out and buy it. Wait. within a few days, content creators all over the internet will actually give you legitimate reviews. Not the fucking people who got advanced copies and all said the game is 10 out of 10, but people who actually care about what they put out will actually, you know, be honest. And you gotta be a little bit patient, and you gotta have a little bit of self-control to not run out and buy into the hype of playing the game on day one. I hear ya. It's a lot of hype playing on day one, but you have a little bit of self-control, and then you save yourself some money. Right? There you go. On a platform.
This way.
Hold on, let me just make sure there's nothing else in here. There is one more room to check out. No, there's nothing in here. Okay. Whoa. Oh, I couldn't see it. There's a busted wall. Oh, there's definitely infected. Oh, there's a bunch. There's a ridiculous amount. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's at least 5 to 6 in there.
They're on patrol, right?
Okay. Let's take him out.
Why wait for me? You do something, Joel. One by one, we'll clear them out. It walked right by Joel and didn't get detected. What was that? That was weird. Walked right by Joel and didn't see him. Here comes the clicker.
For the balcony! Get ready! Left side!
Intense.
Over here!
I need a melee weapon. I think I saw one over here. Yeah, here we go.
Second floor!
He seriously just he alerted more.
Ahead! Got her! Gotcha.
Let him waste all his ammo.
Runner! On the right! Here comes some more!
Damn, I only have 5 bullets left.
Joel,
Guess we're all right.
I think we did it.
I think so. Good job, kiddo.
So, what do you say we give up on those strings for today?
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Uh,
I think our only way out is forward now.
Midstar Rune Charity said, he's talking about the Mixer thing. There's a misconception here. He's saying they're merging with Facebook. No. Mixer's done. Mixer is completely shutting down 100%. On July 22nd, everyone who streams at Mixer is 100% freed from any contracts they were in, including partnership contracts, and they're free to go do whatever they want. They can go to Facebook Gaming if they want and start completely over from scratch, or they could go to Twitch, or they could go somewhere else. There is no transition. There is no being sent over to Facebook. That's not true. People, I think, are misreading into the situation. It's pretty bad. You know, like I said earlier on this stream, I feel bad, not obviously for the big fucking guys like Ninja and Shroud who got paid millions of dollars to go to Mixer and now they made some money and get to go wherever they want. I feel bad for the people who, after that happened, people thought, oh, now Mixer's going to finally have backing and Mixer will have a new crowd. If I can't get noticed on Twitch right now, maybe I should go to Mixer. And they've started in the last year to build a community, and now that community's gone in a month because they're shutting down completely. That's pretty fucked up. No warning, no nothing.
That looks like it might be something.
Following you.
Oops. Holy shit! Oh!
Come on!
What the fuck? Fucking bloater. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, this ain't fair. What the fuck? I couldn't even see anything. That was really dumb. stuck in the wall. He loves knocking walls down. There's another one in here. Oh my god. It's only coming after me. What the fuck? It's only coming after me. It completely ignores Joel. Killed it. Okay. Jesus Christ.
That was too close.
Sure. But we fucking did it.
Yeah, we sure did.
Fucking destroyed all the walls.
You good?
You know, than being really old. Ain't nothing solid, not a sleep won't shake off.
I want to get out of here.
Yeah, this hotel wasn't exactly a walk in the park, was it? Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. That was so stupid. The fucking thing only came for me. It was completely ignoring Joel.
What if there's like 2 bloaters back there?
It'll be fine.
See, there's only 3.
Spores are clear.
Quite the fight back there, huh?
It's a
Not often
gym.
we get a bloater around these parts.
Yeah. Jesse and Dina are gonna lose their shit when they hear about this.
Let's deal with them too anyway. Dane, right?
On and off. Why?
I hear the way Jesse talks about you.
No, Jesse and I are just friends. Not so keen with this one. Don't hold your breath.
What the fuck are you talking about? Someone just said something really stupid with a dollar tit, and I don't know what the hell it's supposed to mean. It's kind of fucked up. I kind of want to repeat it, what it is. So I'm just going to ignore it. It's like really messed up. Why would you even say that? Lunaba gifted us up to an in-star room. Thank you, Lunaba, for a 4-month sub. Or excuse me, for the support and an in-star room. Please enjoy the 4-month sub is what I meant to say. Yeah, before you like say something's really, really like fucked up or stupid, you should probably think about it. I don't know if this person's trying to like, you know, just get my attention or whatever, but like, fucking weirdo. Why would you say that?
You think you can squeeze through there? See what it is?
Yeah.
Trash can. Looks like it's a restaurant.
Ellie!
The
Thanks. Hey,
It's
Joel.
the teenagers. Yep.
I think it's them.
The missing teenagers. They get the backpack.
A couple that ran away last year. Jackson is a wonderful place, but we got tired of hearing the stories of people suffering everywhere else. We wanted to save lives. We had good intentions. We didn't make it an hour before running into a horde.
Jesus.
We've decided we're gonna end our lives instead of turning. Please tell our family and friends that we're sorry. With Adam and Sydney.
Jesus. An hour. 1 hour is all they lasted.
I shot her. I can't take my own life. I'm a fucking coward.
Wow.
Only they were immune, right?
Well, let's go get Tommy and we can get these bodies back to Jackson.
After you took me out of the Firefly Hospital, you said there were dozens of people like me.
Yeah. That's what they told me.
Liar.
I've never met another immune person before. Have you?
I could be hiding it. You do.
Do you believe that?
Is now really the time for this?
We traveled across the entire country to bring me to the Fireflies. I had so many questions for them. Why did you pull me out of there while I was still unconscious?
Because I let them run their tests. And when I saw that they were useless, I got us out of there.
How do you know they were useless? Maybe if you just would have given them more time, they could have figured something out.
There was no cure.
Wow. Lying again and again and again to her.
There's nothing that can
Jeez.
help these people or anybody else. I know you wish things were different. I wish things were different. But they ain't. And we need to get these kids back to their families. Is there something else you'd like to rehash?
See here's what's going on. Druckmann, the game director, is trying to set it up. He's trying to make Joel the villain. He's trying to make you now feel that Joel not only knew, obviously, that there was a chance for a cure, but then he mass murdered all those people in the hospital, knowing that they were good people who were trying to save the world, and then he complicitly and actively kept lying to Ellie over and over and over the years to tell her the lie. Because he was selfish, because he was weak, because he just wanted another daughter. That's what this plot is now setting up. And then it's supposed to be, oh, you see, so it ain't so bad that he got murdered early in the game because he really was a dickhead. I don't buy it.
Good. Come on.
And then Starucci said, was Joel immune too because they showed that, that those bloaters used to melt people with the spores and Joel just took one to the face? Yeah, but the gameplay elements versus the actual story are different. Gameplay, they're all going to take spores and survive because it's fucking plot armor, but in cutscenes and shit, it's different, you know. Dark Viking 159 just subscribed to the channel for 35 months in a row. He says, Phil, I hope you're enjoying the game so far. I'm currently watching you a lot on YouTube. I got less time for streams, but I thought I would hop in. Thank you very much, Dark Viking. I appreciate that.
Hey, let me do that.
Yeah, that's true. See, one thing you gotta remember, Joel in the plot before the events of Last of Us 2 was known as a cruel, harsh guy. He was known as someone who would murder, someone who would steal, someone who would do whatever to survive. You know, Tim and I forget what was the woman's name who he was with at the beginning of Last of Us 1. They brutally murder someone. just blow his fucking head right off, right in the middle of an alley, you know? So he's already set up to kind of be this cruel guy. It's only when he starts having the interactions with Ellie that you start to see his personality as a moral human, a father figure, start to come out, and that's when he becomes a likable guy, right? Tess, her name's Tess. Thank you, guys.
He's a good guy. Why didn't you tell him?
It wasn't the right time. There you go.
What about this? Anything worthwhile?
Actually,
Abby?
no. This girl, Nora, her unit was assigned to this hospital. They were collecting supplies or something.
This hospital?
Yeah. Wait, you're gonna go now?
Yeah, we have a lead.
Like, at least just wait for Jessie to rest up.
She could be gone by then.
Ellie.
We know her location. Maybe Tommy does too. What?
Nothing.
Good. Can you come help me with the door, please?
Yep.
Shadow the Hedgehog did another 500-bit cheer. Thank you so much for the cheers today. He said, I heard that it was Bruce Straley who was the one doing most of the work for Last of Us 1. Druckmann's more of a hack who stole it.
If I follow Route 5, that should take me to the hospital.
I mean, undoubtedly,
Follow Route
right?
5.
Undoubtedly. We
Track down
could
Nora.
all agree
Get
this
her to
game
me where
feels
Abby
very,
is.
very different from the first game,
Easy.
right? It has a different direction, a different vibe. The first game was a harsh, cruel reality, but then you had all this humanity being found in a time when the world was falling apart. It gave you a sense of hope. It gave you a sense of positivity. This game seems to be going in completely the opposite direction, right? The person who gave you that positivity in the first game, even though he was selfish, even though he was weak, basically, showed that there was some humanity left. He dies right away, and now it's like just a revenge quest. It's very, very different from the vibe of the first game, Okay. Now, I am low on all components. Yeah.
Here we go.
Nid Star Cheers, I find it funny that people against you are trying to say the game story is good because you said you don't think it was. If you said the sky's blue, they disagree. What? Well, I don't know about that. I don't know who's against me saying the story is good. I don't know about that. Excuse me.
Gotta get through.
Is there a way to sneak through, shimmy through something, climb something? Maybe here? Oh, yeah. There we go. Well, here you go. So now Proton 5477 did a 100-bit cheer claiming he's the guy who did the tip earlier. Now listen to what he said in his tip. He said, "Do you think SWAT soldiers can do what shamblers do? Take someone by the mouth and split their skulls." What the fuck does that have to do with anything? First of all, why are we talking about SWAT soldiers splitting people's skulls What does that have to do with the game? That's what I mean. That's messed up. Why would you even say that? What is, you know, what does that mean? It has nothing to do with the story. It has nothing to do with the game. What are you talking about? Why would you even say that? Why are we talking about SWAT soldiers splitting people's skulls? What SWAT soldiers are in The Last of Us 2? What is the pertinence to anything? So why would you say that? You see why I ignored it? Because it was stupid. Stupid, off-topic, derailing, and dumb. That's why I ignored it. Do I think a normal human being can rip another human's skull open with just brute force? Probably not. Maybe, maybe not. Well, I don't care. I don't want to fucking think about it. Stop talking about stupid shit. Yeesh. Okay. Oh, really? Pin My Shed places, so just something, a reference coming up. The hospital that we're getting to right now, we're going to, may be the hospital from the end of The Last of Us 1. Interesting. Now, this is 4 years later, after Joel went on his homicidal rampage at the end of Last of Us 1. So that's how you get to the street. There we go.
Who knows how many wolves are at that hospital?
Ah. Randy Styles trading card. Looks like you can go through portals. Yeah. He's neutral. Ninstar Rune Cheers, did you hear about the super fat dude on a plane in Taiwan who shit himself and demanded the flight attendant wipe his ass for him? Ninstar Rune, that's probably just as fucking stupid as the other question that I got about the fucking SWAT guy, so can we stop with this nonsense now? Thanks. I'd appreciate that. We could stop being really stupid. Jesus Christ. Can we have some civility here on the stream today, please? We already got to put up with Druckmann's writing. You got to put up with Druckmann's writing. We got to have normality, at least with some people on the stream, okay? We can't have just nonsense constantly. I can't. Can't do it. Well, okay. Oh, almost missed some tape on the shelf. Yeah, I kind of agree with you there. I kind of agree with you there. Black Mage C-Type said it didn't really make sense. It didn't really make sense at all. The way that the Fireflies were going about their research with Ellie, like normally if you're looking for someone who's like immune,
Okay.
a virologist, right, would probably want samples over time, would probably want, you know, long-term study. If anything, if they were going to study Ellie, and I was actually thinking about this too during the plot of The Last of Us 1. Yeah, it's true that Ellie basically would have this fucked up life because she would basically be a lab rat for the rest of her life. They'd be studying her, taking samples from her, like forever. And they would probably never allow her to leave a controlled environment on which they could keep continuously experiment on her until they came up with a vaccine or a cure for this spore infection, right? But the plot said they wanted to, like, rip her brain out of her head. And it's like, what? Like, that would be like, okay, right now we find someone who has their blood is immune to the coronavirus, right? Oh my God, someone who's 100% immune. They've been exposed to it countless times and they don't get it. Let's find out why. Let's cut their brain out of their head. What? Now, maybe you can argue that this is not the coronavirus. In fact, it's not a virus at all. Maybe you could argue... I found some shotgun ammo. That's really good because it's rare. Maybe you could argue that this is a spore infection, and it's when the spore takes root in your brain that your body loses its motor functions and becomes this completely uncontrollable zombie-like creature. So I can kind of understand that. Okay. But still, do they need to immediately rip her brain out of her fucking head? Couldn't they possibly do... Oh, God. Is that mannequins? And then watch, there's going to be like an infected... With the man... Oh, no, it's not mannequins. It's all infected. Holy fuck. Well, this is going to be creepy. But anyway, you see my point. Like, this is the one person on the planet who's immune. Let's immediately cut her brain the fuck out. Like, what? I don't know if that makes sense. And it makes you wonder if the Fireflies really knew what the fuck they were doing, right? At least in congruence with what was going on in the plot of the game. Maybe it didn't make sense. Maybe they weren't very well versed at what they were doing, and it was just like a Hail Mary effort because they didn't know what else to do. Looks like the only way to get in here is to break a window, but that's going to alert them, right? So I think what I need to do is break a window by throwing something at a window, and then run while they go to that window, and maybe maybe I break 2 windows, then I could get in from behind them and take them out. That one ran out into the street, which I didn't expect. Another one just came out into the street. I didn't think they would do that. Okay. Maybe I have an opportunity to take a couple of them out now via stealth. Dan Anonymous Cheery saying, we all know you're way how popular with LGBT gamers. Do you think Ellie could have been a fan of yours? Why or why not? I have no idea. We're a post-apocalyptic world. Anyone's never even played a video game, so I don't know. Cactus God Cheery said, I'll be honest, I never thought the first game had the best story either. I'm not saying the game's story was flawless. I'm just saying it was really original and riveting and fun. It was a very interesting take on the zombie genre. And really likable characters, you know what I mean? Proton, cheered against, why not take a blood sample, analyze it, and make it into a formula for a vaccine? Again, to my knowledge, we're not talking a virus. We're talking some kind of a fungal infection. Maybe the process is different. I don't know. But I certainly agree with you that it does not seem like cutting someone's brain out and killing them immediately is the best solution. That maybe you should have, especially because she's the only person you've ever found that's immune, maybe you should take a slightly more conservative approach. So it looks like we've got 3 inside. And I think at least 1, if not 2, are, what do you call them? The ones that insta-kill you. God, I can't remember their names now. I'm being stupid. It's not shamblers, not bloaters, not creepy crawlers. I may be able to just immediately stealth kill this one. It's walking up to me. What is this one called? I can't remember the name of it. Clickers, thank you. Clickers. Why couldn't I think of it? I'm having a brain fart. If I get a headshot on a clicker with an arrow, I wonder if it dies. I don't think I've tried it. Rob did 100 bit cheers. If you're wondering why I haven't been here for a while, it's the immaturity of the chat. Well, the thing is, there's not much I can do about that. And Rob, I certainly apologize if the chat does offend you at some point or it annoys you because of the immaturity. I agree with you that sometimes people come in here to troll, they derail stuff. It's fucking annoying. I 100% agree with you there. You know, I do my best to try to maintain. I do my best to try to maintain a chat that's not chaotic. Obviously, I can't regulate everything everyone says every moment, right? Shut up. Okay. Now we cleared the building.
God damn it.
We got a note on the floor. Was it on one of them? WLF target list. Woods, here's the list of deserters. We know some of the supplies they still contain weapons. Be careful. While it's preferable to capture them alive, do not risk your lives. Any sign of danger, you permission to take them out. If they wanted to leave, we could have worked something out, but desertion combined with stealing cannot be tolerated. We need to make an example here. May your survival be long and your death be swift. Good luck. So yeah, Rob, I agree with you that sometimes the chat can be pretty immature and it can really be annoying. I agree with you. I purposely try to stay away from topics where I feel it doesn't benefit the chat. You'll see people saying dumb fuck shit about waifus and stupid shit that you know has nothing whatsoever to do with my content. I do my absolute best to try to avoid it, all right? And, you know, as the streamer, as the content creator, all I can do is try to steer people in the right direction. I can't force people to say or not say stuff. We do have moderators who try their best to clean stuff up, but again, you can't 100% of the time control the situation on a stream. It's just not possible. And I do apologize to anyone who watches my stuff and maybe like, man, it's really immature in here and I wish that it was not like that. You know, I kind of hear ya. And I wish that, you know, hopefully in time things will change for the better. You know what I mean? But you're always going to have, whenever you have freedom of speech and you have an open internet with anonymity behind it, you know what I mean? You're going to have people who are going to say and do stupid shit, and I don't think that's ever going to change. You're never going to have a situation where to be able to watch someone on Twitch, you need to have a registered account with your real identity and shit linked to it. Therefore, people can get away with saying ludicrous things and doing fucked up things, you know? It is what it is. Now, as for spoilers, that's a whole other thing entirely. Spoilers are 1,000,000% not allowed. And if anyone's trying to ruin the game for other people and say stuff about the plot for later in the game that we didn't get to yet, that's not allowed. Moderators are aware of that, and we don't want that shit going down. So please understand that, guys. We can't have that kind of behavior on the stream, especially one of the biggest releases of the year. Okay? Alright, I got some components, but sadly I didn't really get much else. I thought there was going to be way more in here for the fact that there were 2 clickers, but there really wasn't that much. That was kind of a waste of 2 different, you know, 2 shotgun shells. I wish that I hadn't wasted 2 shotgun shells now on that.
Alright.
Attach the silencer. Okay. So we keep going, but what's across the street here? Because we kind of skipped this. So what's in this building over here? Shout out to Servant of Eve who cheered and said, does your cat know my dog? No.
Route 5. This is the right way.
That's the way they want me to go for the story. Proton cheers said, what in the hell is Kekwa? I think that Kekw, if you're watching the stream on Better Twitch TV, I think that is a emote, but I don't use Better Twitch TV, so I've never personally seen it myself. I don't even know what it is. Yeah, I think if you're watching on that version of the site, there's other emotes that get unlocked or something. But only people who are on that version of Twitch can actually see those emotes. This was the convention center. Feel her love.
Feel her love. The fuck?
Okay. People are saying it's also a browser extension. Okay, so we did all that. And we fucked the WLF. Here's the new page. Jesse's here. This is good. He can help protect Dina. It felt good having him around to deal with the WLF. Maybe he can help us find these people more quickly. I don't want to hear anything about turning back. Feel her love. Who the fuck are these people and why did they do this? Maybe we're going to run into the Scars at the hotel, right? That would be interesting. If we run into this Scar cult at the hotel, excuse me, not the hotel, at the hospital. Maybe we'll run into them for the first time and find out who the hell they are. Gila62 or Gila62, cheers, says, being the story for this game is lacking compared to the first game, do you think if they make a third, there should be a prequel focusing on Joel from the start of the outbreak? Or should there be a new cast? You know my feelings on prequels. I mean, seriously, you guys know I really don't like prequels. I think that prequels are superfluous to the whole point of a game. If you already know what's going to happen to a character, right? If you already know what's going to happen to a character, there's no real investment in said character. You know, like...
Damn it.
What?
There's some good stuff in there.
Yeah. Why do I care what's going to happen in a prequel when you know that character will survive or whatever, right? What do I do with this rope? There's got to be a way to use this rope to my advantage and get into this room. Hold on. Drop the rope. Break this. Can I throw the rope up and over something so that I can swing? You see? You think there's got to be a way to swing over to that platform. But where would I throw the rope to do that? Papa Vera says, you watch prequels for entertainment and they expand the universe. That is true. And if you have a beloved character like Joel who you know is not going to have any advancement of a plot because he's dead, maybe it makes sense. But at the same time, I always prefer a new story to... I always prefer a new story to something that's already been done. Or, excuse me, to a prequel where you already know the fate of a character or whatever. How can I... What I was trying to do... I'm trying to do the Uncharted. If you remember in Uncharted, you can do the shimmy. Where you go and you get momentum by swinging back and forth. But it doesn't seem like you can do that here, right? It seems like you should be able to, but it doesn't seem like you can do that here. You can't do the momentum swing in this game. Huh. Alexander Rossi, I don't use Better Twitch TV because I don't care about a few extra emotes. I'd rather use the formal things that are working on Twitch to know that I'm seeing the valid stuff from Twitch, you know? I don't care about it. Huh. That ain't gonna work, because there's nothing to support it. See, there's nothing to throw it over. And there's nothing to tie... They don't let you tie it to something, right? I was like, maybe they'll let you tie it to the truck, they'll let you tie it to a sign. No. There's no way. I thought maybe you pull the thing out, you could stand on it and platform up there. I don't think so. What is the solution to this? The rope is super long, too. Like, it goes really long. Try to figure this out. Play cool. To me, dogs, I disagree a lot. You need to recall Dutch from Red Dead Redemption 2. You knew his fate, yet the journey of how he gets there was very interesting and worthwhile. No. Here's the thing, though. Did you know Dutch's fate? Yes, but you really didn't know Dutch at all. Dutch has a very minor role in Red Dead Redemption 1. So, finally, you kind of get an idea of the character by playing Red Dead Redemption 2. It wasn't like you know his character already because you already played a full game with him, and now you get prequel shit because he's dead and you're pissed. It's the only way you can get more of the character. That's very different in my opinion. Oh my god. I don't know what to do with this fucking thing. Proton Cheers said, is Horizon Zero Dawn Zelda at home? What the fuck does that mean? You're really confusing me with your comments. You seriously are. I have no idea what you're talking about. What does that mean? Being Zelda at home? Okay. Okay. How do I... Okay, hold on. Let me put this down. There's no way into it from here. This door's blocked. There's no thing there. There's nothing to climb up to get in there. Right? There's certainly no way to throw the rope through this door. No. Even though there's holes in the door, you can't do that. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Wait a minute. Is this... Do you think this glass is breakable? It is breakable. I need to break the other one now, and then I could have it hang from there. I need to find another throwable. Here we go. I'm so used to games not having, like, a breakable environment that I had no idea you could do this. This is so different to me. Seriously, this is weird. Well, shit. It didn't land how I wanted it to. Now, it really didn't land how I wanted it to. I needed to go over there, the right angle, right? The correct angle. Fuck, I can't figure out how to get it to go to the right angle. Maybe I need to break that too. Hold on. Maybe now it'll work. I don't know what's going on. I didn't mean to do that. See that? But now how do I reach it? Nah. Nope. I don't know how to reach it now. Oh my god. I need to throw it at an angle that it falls in the middle, but it doesn't seem like you can from where I'm standing. Oh my god. This is frustrating. I want those items. Took me an hour. Luna Butt took me $3. Said, I agree. I respectfully disagree with you about prequels. A good prequel can be as integral to the overall storyline as a sequel. Both prequels and sequels can be made badly or very well. I mean, I agree with you there, obviously. If a prequel's really well done and maybe it reveals key components about a character, to their motivations of things that they've already done, maybe it makes sense. At the same time, you know, the entire Star Wars prequel trilogy, it's hard to care about it because you already know the really awesome shit that's gonna happen in the future movies. God damn it. I think I got it. Oh my god, that took forever. I got it finally. That was actually pretty tricky. That was pretty tricky.
What do we got?
We got ammo. We got crafting components. We got more crafting components. We got people who were living in here and aren't here anymore because they're dead. We got more ammo. We got more crafting components. Over here we got some crafting components. Over here we got some crafting components. Wait, what's this? Then we found a letter. Simon, I hope you never read this note. I hope I can crumple it up, burn it, and when you return for us. It's been, I don't even know how many hours since you left. I went out to look for you, and those hooded people spotted me. They shouted at me, called me a sinner, and started shooting, so it's the scars. I ran back in, and I barricaded the door. All I can hear is the rain, so I'm worried they're still out there. Should I run? Should I stay? I feel completely paralyzed. Sorry I got sick. Sorry I got you to the hospital. I let you go to the hospital by yourself. I'm sorry I didn't stay hidden like you told me. If anything happens to me, I want you to know how much I love you. Please come back. I'm so scared, Paige.
Man.
Shift trading card. No idea what that ability is. Shift. You can increase the velocity of matter. Okay. So, I think that's it. Unless there's something down here. So there were survivors living here, but then Paige got sick, and I guess, you know, one of the survivors went to try to go to the hospital to get medicine for her. But sadly, never came back. Paige is not here. Like, there's no dead body in here. So maybe Paige eventually left, although that doesn't make sense, because then how is it locked from the inside, right? It's very odd that there's no dead body in here. Huh. Alright, I guess we're done. Ow.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Face plant. There we go. Exactly what I intended. I need a new melee weapon. I really do. I'm gonna craft one more arrow. Supplements, I got not enough for anything. Okay. Oh, excuse me, guys. Whew. So we're gonna be heading right down here. This is where we're supposed to go for the story now. Instead of using the silenced weapon. Star Rune said, what about Halo Reach? Technically, it wasn't necessary to the plot. Oh, I thought it was still really good. It gave insight to the world of Halo and showed humanity at its height. I liked Halo Reach. I did like Halo Reach, even though, admittedly, I was so sour because Halo ODST was so bad. But I thought the plot of Halo Reach was good and had a pretty awesome ending, too. Depressing, but awesome ending. Shell Con Artist to be $6. To Phil, how's it going? I got home from work. How's the game been today? Mixed bag. There's been some plot developments. There was also another prequel, not prequel, but flashback segment. But we're making good progress in the game. I am enjoying myself today. Happy, sad to me $1. So maybe in The Last of Us 3 they can do it Dallas and have the entire entry be a bad dream. Yes, the whole thing gets retconned. The entire fucking game gets retconned in Last of Us 3 because people are so upset about this game. And Cousins Vengeance cheers. So what's up, Phil? What's going on, Cousins fan? Alright. I think what we should do, save up here. I think it's time for a break. And then, when I come back, we'll be playing for a little under an hour and a half, alright? So,